Hi everyone, welcome to US Immigration Hub channel. If you are new to this channel, my name is Liman and I make videos for a family-based immigration to simplify the immigration process. If you watch my videos very carefully, you will make your immigration process less stressful. My channel has all the videos you need to complete your immigration process for immigrant and non-immigrant visas. If you are new to this channel, please subscribe, share, hit notification bell, and give us a big like so YouTube can share the video with more people like you. By doing this, we will help other people. First of all, I am not an attorney. I'm here to help you based on my personal immigration journey and also based on the information I have from USCIS, NVC, and consulate or embassies websites around the world. And also based on the feedback I have from my subscribers. So if you're ready, let's get started. In today's video, we're gonna talk about the new form I-485 application to register permanent resident or adjust status. There is a new form just been updated by USCIS a couple weeks ago. It will expire on the February 28, 2026. The old one will expire as well on 2025, but they removed it. I don't know why, and they updated the new one and they put the new expiration date, which is 28, 2026. So for all people, they're gonna file I-485 must use this new form that will expire on the 28, 2026. So now let's get start filing this form. But before we do that, I want to talk about this two part right here. The first one is for USCIS use only. Do not touch it. And the bottom part right here is for attorney or accredited representative if you use any. So do not touch this two part right here. Go and start where it says start here. Type or print in black ink. You can do both, but do not correct. I repeat that. Do not correct it with a black ink because you may spell it or you make a mess and then USCIS will not understand it and probably they're gonna enter something that that is wrong basically, and then it's gonna affect your application. So not to all applicants. If you do not completely fill out this application or fail to submit required document listed in the instruction, USCIS may deny your application. Now we go to part 1, information about you, person applying for lawful permanent residence. So this is the applicant. We're gonna start your current legal name, but do not provide nickname. Only first name and last name, and middle name if you have it. So in my case, this is my fiance. His family name is Baker, and given name is Fatima, and middle name is NA, or you can leave it blank. Both works. Other name you have been used since birth. She only used one name. So family name Baker, and given name is Fatima, and middle name is Nay. So I don't have this. She does not have any other name. She used only one since birth. Now other information about you, which is the person applying for adjustment of status. Date of birth is 1/1/1990. They tell you note right here, in addition to providing your actual date of birth, include any other date of birth you have used in connection with any legal names or non-legal names in the space provided in part 14 additional information. If you have used any other date of birth, you must add them in additional information page. Number 6, sex is female. City or town of birth is Kenifra. She born in Kenifra. This is a city in Morocco. We're still talking about part 1, information about you. person applying for lawful permanent residence. Continue. So the country of birth is Morocco. Country of citizenship or nationality is Morocco. Alien registration number, A number, this is for the beneficiary. This is for the, basically, that's for the applicant, the person, applying for adjustment of status. This, if you check I-797 approved notice from USCIS, you will have a number like this one right here. I will show it to you right here. If you see I-797, you will see it under the beneficiary A number. You can enter it 11111. If you have ever used a number, include the additional a number in the space provided in Part 14 additional information. So if you have more, you can use the Part 14 additional information page. US online account, she does not have one at this point because she never filed a petition. This is her first time in the United States and she never filed a petition. So she does not have USCIS online account. If she does, I don't think so well, but if she does, you must provide it right here. So US mailing address. So when you come to United States, you will come to your petitioner that file a petition for you. So this is what the address you will be living once you come to United States. In care of name is going to be Baker Fatima, his full name, and the street number is 100 Robert Run. City or town is Indianapolis. State is Indiana. Zip code is 46231. This mailing address right here where USCIS will communicate with you. So make sure you have the right address. So alternate and or safe mailing address. This mostly for people that come for the first time, they don't have this issue right here. So I'm not going to talk about it, but if your case, applies to your case, just go ahead and enter this safe mailing address. Basically what you tell them, send make an card to this address instead of this one right here. It's a Violence Against Women Act. So as I said, if you are the first time in the United States, so probably you're not you are not affected by this law. So in care of name, just put in A. Now let's go right here. Social Security card. Has the Social Security Administration SSA ever officially issued a Social Security card to you? In her case, no. If you answered yes, provide the information requested in item number 15. If you have a Social Security, you're gonna say yes, and then you provide it right here. But in her case, she does not. Do you want SSA to issue you a Social Security card? Of course, you're gonna say yes. You will receive a trip to Social Security office. That's good. And also in number 17, you must give them a consent for disclosure. So you authorize them disclosure of information from this application to SSA as required for the purpose of assigning me an SSN and issuing me a Social Security card. It's good to do it because you will not go to a Social Security office. It will automatically check on the information from I-485 and then they will send you a Social Security once USCIS issue your green card. Now let's go to recent immigration history. Provide the information for item number 18 to 24. If you last entered the United States using a passport or travel document. If you are outside the United States, mostly we use passport number. So WC, you're gonna put your passport number. You can find it, it's very simple. You can go to your passport number. I will show it to you right here. And then you enter the passport number. If you use travel document, you can add it right here as well. But if you don't, just passport number will be fine. The expiration date of this passport or travel document, we're gonna, for passport, check the expiration date of passport. Is right here in your biometric page. It's gonna be 01/01/2028. Country that issued this passport or travel document, in my case, it's Morocco. Non-immigrant visa number from this passport, if any. If you have a visa in your passport, of course, for non-immigrant visa, such as a fiancé, that will have a non-immigrant visa number. So you're gonna add it right here. And place of last arrival into the United States. In my example, my fiancé came to city or town of New York, and the state New Jersey. Date of last arrival is January 1st, 2023. We're still talking about part one, information about you, person applying for lawful permanent residence. One, when I last arrived in the United States, I was inspected at the port of entry and admitted as, for example, exchange visitor, waived through, temporary worker, student. In my case, is a visa fiancé. Just check one that apply for you right here. If you were issued Form I-94 arrival departure record number, you're gonna enter it right here. Check your I-94 arrival departure record number. You will have it, and then enter it right here. Expiration date, you will have expiration date shown in the Form I-95 if it has an expiration date. And then status on the Form I-94, for example, class of admission or parole if paroled. In my case, and my fiancé case is K1 visa and K1 visa. And what is your current immigration status if it is changed since your arrival? You know, some people leave it blank, but I always do K1 visa, K1 visa. There is no change. So provide your name exactly as it appears on your Form I-94, if any. So you gotta write the same name you have in your I-94 form. Is a Baker, last name, first name is Fatima, and middle name is NA. Now we're gonna go to part 2, application type or filing category. So we have family based and we have employment based. So in my case, is under category family based. So it's gonna be person admitted to the United States as a fiancé or child of a fiancé of U.S. citizen, Form I-29F, K1 or K2, non-immigrant. That's what I check in my case. But if you are immediate relative, you check this one. Just it depends your case. Or if you are employment based or special immigrant, asylum or refugee, a human trafficking victim. So for us, does not apply for us. So we're still talking now about part 2, application type or filing category. Special program based on a certain public laws, those that not apply in my case. This is the most important right here question. Are you applying for adjustment based on Immigration and Nationality Act in INA section 245I? A lot of people put yes right here. If you put yes, it's gonna be a mess. I'm telling you, it's gonna be a mess. You will be required to submit a required document if you answer the yes. So in her case, is no. So information about your immigrant category. If you are the principal applicant, provide the following information. So receipt number, of course you will have it from your approved petition I-129F. Just go and look for your receipt number. I will show it to you right here. That's your I-797. You will have a receipt number and you have the priority date. If you are a derivative applicant, the spouse or unmarried child under 21 years of age of a principal applicant, provide the following information for the principal applicant. So in my case, no, she does not have no children. So we're gonna go to part 3, additional information about you. Have you ever applied for an immigrant visa to obtain permanent residence status at U.S. Embassy or U.S. Consulate abroad? In my case, no. In her case, no. That's the first time, and she got her visa, and she is now within the United States. If you answered yes to item number 1, complete item number 2A to 4 below. So in our case, we answer no, so we're not gonna answer these questions right here. So we're gonna go to part 3, additional information about you. So provide physical addresses for everywhere you live during the last 5 years. This is what most people make a mistake. They put only the address they lived in when they come to the United States. No, they ask you for abroad too. Because when you come to the United States, you didn't live here longer. Probably the mark is going to be 3 months or 2 months. So this is a physical address one. It's going to be United States, of course, because just you arrived to the United States. Street number is 100 Robert Run. City or town, Indianapolis. State is Indiana. Zip code is 46231. Province, and we don't have it. The country is USA. Date. So from the date you enter to United States, basically that's the date you're going to live in that address, and to present. You still living in the address. Now you must provide the address you lived abroad as well. You know, in my country, for example, we live in one address since birth. So in our case is Hay El Masira, number 100. City or town is Kenifra. Province is Kenifra. Postal code is 54,000. The country is Morocco. From 1/1/1990 to the date she traveled to United States. This is since birth to date she traveled to United States. If you still have addresses, in case sometimes you lived in different addresses, you can add them right here if you have more addresses. And if you have more, you can add them in additional page. So employment history. Number 11, name of employer or company. She is not employed, so unemployed or not employed. So if you do that, just you do not answer these questions right here. Part 3, mostly is going to be skipped because it's going to talk about the employment and occupation. Now we're going to go to part 4, information about your parent. First, we're going to start from dad. We're still here talking about the applicant. So family name is Baker. Given name is Ali. Middle name, he does not have it, is in A. Parent's name at birth, if different, not applicable. If you can see right here, I cannot put slash. So what I did right here, just put in and then space A. When I print it, I will add slash with a blank ink right here. Date of birth is month, day, year. Sex is male. City or town of birth is Kenifra. Country of birth is Morocco. Let's now, we start talking about part 4, continue with. Current city or town of resident if living is Kenifra. 8 is current country of resident if living is Morocco. Let's go now to parent number 2, which is mom. Last name is Smith. Given name is Hannah. Middle name, not applicable. Parent's name at birth, if different, not applicable. As I said here, see, I put space. I will add a slash when I print it with a black ink. Date of birth is January 1st, 1980. Sex is female. City or town of birth is Kenifra. Country of birth is Morocco. Current city or town of residence, if they still living, is Kenifra. And the country, of course, is Morocco. Now let's go to part 5. Information about your material history. What is your current marital status? What is your current marital status? When you come to the United States as a fiancé, you will have to get married within 90 days. So it's married. If you are married, is your spouse a current member of the U.S. military forces or U.S. Coast Guard? In my case, is no. How many times have you been married, including annual marriages and marriages to the same person? 1. Information about your current marriage, including if you are legally separated. If you are currently married, provide the following information about your current spouse. Now, we're going to switch to petitioner. That's the person petitioned for the fiancé. So, family name is Ada. Given name is Sliman. Middle name is Inay. As I said right here, let me do slash right here. A number, because I am a US citizen, I have a number, and I will show it to you right here. Check your naturalization certificate, you will see it, even if you are a US citizen, if you do remember it from your green card. Current spouse date of birth is 1st January 1985. Date of marriage is January 1st, 2022. Current spouse place of birth is Kenifra. State or province is Kenifra. Country is Morocco. Place of marriage to current spouse, where you get married. This is very tricky because your fiancé came to the United States. You get married within the United States within 3 months when you enter the United States. So we got married in Indianapolis. State or province is Indiana. The country is USA. Is your current spouse applying with you? In my case, is no, because I'm a US citizen. We're still talking about part 5. Information about your marital history. So information about prior marriages. She never been married before, so just only once. Prior spouse legal name. Provide family name before marriages. So NA. So we're gonna skip children and this because she's the first time she does not have children, and she never married. She was married only once, which is to me. So we're gonna skip children's part. Children number 3. Now we're gonna go to part 7. Biographic information. Ethnicity. Select one that apply. Not Hispanic or Latino. Race is white because North Africa considered as white. Height is 5 inches 2. Weight is 150 pounds. Eye color is black. Hair color is black. Now we go to part 8, general eligibility and inadmissibility grounds. Have you ever been a member of, involved in, or in any way associated with any organization, association, fund, foundation, party, club, society, or similar group in the United States or in any other location in the world, including any military services? In my case, is no. In her case, is no. If you answered yes, you must provide the information right here. Organization 1, organization 2, if you have any. And if you have more than what you have in this application right here, you can use additional page. So we're still talking about part 8, so it does not apply for us because we answered no. We're gonna go now answer the item number 14 to 46B. Choose the answer that you think is correct. If you answer yes to any question, or if you answer no that are unsure, if you answer, provide an explanation of the event and circumstances of the space provided in part 14 additional information. Just make sure you go through these answers. They are yes or no, but make sure you read them very carefully and you answer them, because they are, that not apply the same for everyone. So they apply differently for for different people, because some people they have criminal records, some people not. You gotta go through this question. So 14, have you ever been denied admission to United States? In my case, no. In her case, no. Have you ever been denied a visa to United States? No. Have you ever worked in the United States without authorization? No. Have you ever violated the term or condition of your non-immigrant status? No. Are you presently, or have you ever been in removal, exclusion, rescission, or deportation proceeding? No. Have you ever been issued a final order of execution, deportation, or removal? No. Have you ever had prior final order of exclusion, deportation, or removal reinstated? No. Have you ever held lawful permanent resident status which was later resignated? No. Have you ever been granted voluntarily departure by an immigration officer or an immigration judge but failed to depart within the allowed time? No. Have you ever applied for any kind of relief or protection from removal, exclusion, or deportation? No. Have you ever been a J non-immigrant exchange a visitor who was subject to the 2-year foreign residence requirement? No. So now if you answer yes to item 24A, complete item 24B to 24C. In our case, we answered no, so this will be left blank. So we go to criminal act and violations. So for item number 25 to 45, you must answer yes to any question that applies to you, even if your record were sealed or otherwise cleared, or even if any, including a judge, law enforcement officer, or attorney, told you that you no longer have a record. You must also answer yes to the following question. Basically, read about this. I don't want to waste a lot of time with this, but this is a question, yes or no. They are very, very important. You must, don't lie, please do not lie. Be honest. So have you ever been arrested, cited, charged, or detained for any reason by any law enforcement official? No. So I'm not going to go read them because if I do that, it's going to take a long time. So 25, I answered no. 26, I answered no. 27, I answered no. If you 28, I answered no. 29, no. 30, I answered no. 31, no. 33, 31, no. 32, no. 34, no. 35, have you ever engaged in prostitution, or are you coming to United States to engage in prostitution? No. Have you ever did directly or indirectly procured or attempt to procure or imported prostitute or a person for the purpose of prostitution? No. 37, no. 38 is no. 37 is no. 40 is no. 41, no. 42 is no. 43 is no. 44 is no. 45 is no. This is apply in my case, but check your case. It doesn't mean if I answer no, you have to answer no. Just read them very carefully and see if they apply for you. Part 8, we're still talking about part 8. Do you attend? 46A is no. 46B is no. 46C is no. 46D is no. 46A is no. 47 is no. Have you ever? I answered no, no. As I said, just go through this question right here and answer them as they apply for you. So I'm not going to go through all of them. They are long. So go through them and answer them. Be honest. So public charge. That's the most important right here. What is that? Have you ever, any 15 of age, taken part in hostility or to help provide service to people to combat? No. So we're gonna go to public charge. As I said, for this question, I did not go through all of them. Just make sure you go through all of them and answer them honestly. So now we're gonna go to public charge. 61. This is added under Trump administration. All family-based immigration are subject to public charge ground of inadmissibility under any section 212A4. A lot of people, they answer no. Do not answer no if you are doing a family-based immigration. So if you answer yes to item 61, complete item number 62 to 68D below. If you answer no to item number 61, go to item number 69A. If you need extra space to complete this section, use the space, basically use the additional page information. So in my case, 62, what is the size of your household? In my case, is 2. Indicate your annual household income, in my case, between 52 and 85,000. Identify the total value of your household asset. For both of us is 136 between this range right here. So part 8, we're still talking about this public charge. Identify the total value of your household liability, including both secured and unsecured liability. This is insurance. My case is between this range right here. What is the highest degree or level of school you have completed? It's for her, it's a high school diploma. Here, list your, if you have, first we're gonna read it, list your certification, license, skills obtained through work experience, and an educational certificate. For this example, if you have a certificate or education certificate, this is where you can add them right here, and you can attach them as well when you send your application to USCIS. So now let's go to 68. Have you ever received supplemental security income, SSI, or temporary assistance for needy families? In my case, is no. Have you ever received a long-term institutionalization government expenses? No. So if you answered yes, yes, you can add them right here for 68C and 68D. So in my case, both questions are answered no. So we're not gonna fail this. It's gonna be left empty, blank. We start here talking about part 8. Have you ever failed to or refused to attend or to remain in attendance at any removal proceeding filed against you or after April 1, 1997? No. If you answered yes to question 69A, you're going to answer one of this. So in my case, is no, so it does not apply for us. If you answer no, if you answer to the item number 69B, it does not apply for us. Have you ever submitted fraudulent or counterfeit documentation to any U.S. government official to obtain a visa or entry to the United States? No. As I said here, just go through this question as well and answer them as they apply for you. So have you ever lied about canceling or misrepresented any information on any application or petition to obtain a visa? In my case, is no. Have you ever falsely claimed to be a U.S. citizen? No. Have you ever been stowaway on a vessel or an aircraft? No. 74 is no. 75 is no. Here, since April 1, have you been unlawfully present in the United States? No. B is no. 79A is no. 79B is no. Miscellaneous conduct. Do you plan to practice polygamy in the United States? Is no. Polygamy means you're gonna get married multiple women. No. Are you accompanying another foreign national who requires your protection or guardianship, but who is inadmissible after being certified by a medical officer as being helpless from sickness, physical or mental disability? In my case, is no. 82 is no. 85 is no. 84 is no. 85 is no. 85B is no. 85C is no. 85-6 is no. 86B is no. Yeah, if you answer to item number 69A is yes, you're gonna add, I give explanation right here. So as I said, I went through this, I did not read them just for me. They do not apply for me. Just all of them is no, no, no. But in your case, you must read them very carefully and see if they apply for you. So now let's go to part 9, accommodation for individual with disability and impairments. So are you requesting an accommodation because of your disability? No. If you answer yes, you're gonna answer this question. But in my case, is no. Now we're gonna go to part 10. Applicant statement, contact information, declaration, certification, and signature. So I wanna explain this right here. There is two options. If the applicant fills this application by herself or by himself, you can do it 1A, and you did not use any interpreter. You can use I can read and understand English, and you're good to go, and then you continue your application. If you use interpreter, you're gonna file part 11. If you use the prepare, you're gonna fill part 12. So we're gonna talk about that as well in this application. Is okay. So applicant contact information, you're gonna give the phone number, mobile, and then email address. So here, applicant's declaration and certification. Read it. It's very, very important. It's a law. Applicant signatures. So first, I'm gonna date it. It's today's date. It's 12/17/2023. But I will not sign it until I print it. When I print it, I will sign it with a black ink. Do not sign it with any other color except black. If you sign it with blue, it will be rejected. If you write your name, it will be rejected. I repeat again, sign it with a black ink once you print it. Here it's just part 11. If you use interpreter, you're gonna add the name, family name. You're gonna give the address, contact information of the interpreters, and then interpreter I-485. He has to sign it. It's the same thing. It has to be. You're gonna date it, and then same way. The interpreter has to sign it after you print the application. Do not write the name or initial. It must be signed with a black ink. Same thing for the prepare. If you use any, you can answer this question right here. If it's an attorney or not attorney, the person preparing this form for you. But for me, the most important thing right here is signature. Prepare signature. It must be the same. The preparer must sign this form once they print this form. Once you complete this form, and then print it, and then sign it with a black ink. Do not initial it or put your full name. And then, of course, put your date. You can do it now, or you can do it once you sign it. Now, let's go additional information. If you use any, it's very simple. I have a simple video on how to do that. If you want to watch it, if you don't know how to use additional page. So that's yeah, we're still talking about part 13, signature at interview. This, it will be used at interview. So do not touch it now. It will be used when you have interview with the U.S. CIS officer. This, it will be used. So do not touch it for now. So this is the end of this video. They told you right here, do not complete part 13 until the U.S. CIS officer instructs you to do so at the interview. So part 13, as I said, do not touch it until the interview date, once U.S. CIS officer asks you to do so. So this is the end of this video. I hope you like it. If you do, please subscribe, share, hit notification bell. Thank you, and see you next video.